Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know I love the holiday season and patreon.com/inkdependence, where you can go and become a patron and get things like ad-free videos as well as a patron-only Discord. I'll see you over there. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. Today is day 3 of our Inkvent calendar from Diamine and brought to you by Truphae. Thank you very much, Truphae, for sending this out for me to show to everybody and to enjoy. Y'all go and use Truphae for all your like ink and pen and paper needs. They've got a cool stuff and it's a really cool store to visit. So open up day 3 here. I've been able to find the numbers very easily this year, which is nice. Sometimes I'm hunting around, but this time not so bad. So day 3. Day 3 is called Noble Fur. It's a very shiny label, so hard to read. We got definitely, oh, it's a Starbright. Oh, okay. So we only had one Starbright shimmer last year, and it was called, what was it called? Blizzard or something like that? I forget. Oof, it was a very, very shiny one. It was kind of a gray with a ton of extremely bright shimmer. I'm hoping this will be the same kind of thing. That Starbright shimmer is impressive. Also, wow, this is a good, just in the bottle, look how beautiful that is. Wow. Okay, let's get this on some paper. Okay, I actually thought this was still drying, but I don't think it is. I think it's done. It's just so shiny, I couldn't tell that it was dry. Noble Fur is extremely shimmery. Look at that. And as soon as I started writing with it, I'm like, yes, this is going into a pen immediately. I just have to find the right one. Probably one of my TWSBI Ecos. I love my Ecos with shimmer. If you're looking for a pen that's going to handle shimmer like an absolute champion, grab yourself a TWSBI Eco. They don't ever seem to dry out. They handle shimmer super well, and I think I'm going to want that for this beautiful green. It's a really pretty, as you can see here when I tilt it out of the light, kind of a really pretty fresh green, super bright. In fact, when I was drawing with it, I was drawing a Noble Fur, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have these layers and stuff. Nah, I just had more on the pen. I'm like, no, I want to just fill that tree. And I drew like a little present next to it, which kind of turned into a blob. But yeah, look, an attempt was made. But this is gorgeous. Let's look at what I found. I went through a few green areas to find this. This is Audrey's swatch, which again is a little bit lighter than mine, and definitely shows a bit more of that base coat. It's interesting that like. Wow, look at that shimmer when I tilt it. But here you can see the base color a little bit better in hers, I think, than in mine, because I went a little bit dark. But interesting. Okay, so for shimmers, I found a few. Can I tilt this a little bit so I don't get just shimmer? Maybe? I don't know, some. I'm gonna do this. Maybe. Okay, so here I have Diamine Magical Forest, which is on this look way too dark, but I figured folks might want to see this one. This is an older one, I think from their Shimmertastic collection, which is a long time ago, but it still has a little bit of silver shimmer in there. But if you look at that silver shimmer, I got it. Then compared to this Starbright, oh, it is nothing. Then we have Papier Plume's Neutral Ground, which has sort of like a purple shimmer in it. It's way more subtle, but I think the colors are kind of close. This one's definitely more yellow though. Then we've got Kiwi Ink Emerald Green, which I need to put in a pen. I bought a sample bottle of this from Helen's Creations, I believe, and I really like the look of this. I think the greens are pretty close in the lighter areas, like here and here. I think that's good. I think this is overall darker, and of course has blue shimmer instead of extremely bright silver, but same kind of vibe. Then we have Van Diemen's Elegant Peacock Train, which is a golden green shimmer. And I thought the green was going to be a little closer when I was flipping through them quickly, but it's definitely more of a yellow green. So I don't really have any of these in shimmer that are all that close, although maybe Emerald Green's given the same kind of vibes, maybe. Then I went through some other stuff. I found Fountain Pen Revolution's Green with Envy, which is on closer examination, I think kind of too dark. I was thinking about, well, I don't know, in my swatch where I have a lot of it put down, this is a bit closer. So Green with Envy from Fountain Pen Revolution is a little bit on the is a little bit close. That's kind of close. Then we've got Roaring Klingner Verdura, which I think is kind of close as well. Roaring Klingner inks not talked about as much as they should be. I've had this since 2012. I don't even know if if I have this sample anymore, but very cool ink from Roaring Klingner. Then we've got Papier Plume's Spearmint Snowball, which I think is fairly close, actually. It has that same kind of bright, fresh green to it. No shimmer, of course, but a very bright, fresh green. This is from Papier Plume's Snowball collection, that first one a couple of years ago. So, you know, this one's not available, but very cool anyway. Then we've got Sailor 460, which I got from my friend Kat, who I haven't seen in entirely too long. Hey, Kat, if you watch this, say hi. But yeah, very close, I think, Sailor 460 to this one. Of course, lacking that wild shimmer in there. Then we have Van Diemen's Harvest Wasabi, which I remember in a pen being lighter than this. I remember it being, you know, closer to this range. And so I think this is actually very close, I believe. But I remember I didn't love Harvest Wasabi as kind of my impression of it. It's been a little while since I used that one. Then this one's from Backpack Ink. These are made in Colorado. Got this one at B-Whips from Kirk's Beer. And it's definitely darker, I think. Although it's kind of close to my swatch down there. But yeah, kind of close. This is a nice fresh green. That's kind of what I was thinking it would be. And then lastly here, did I talk about those? Yeah, I did. Lastly here, this is Monteverde's Aeronite, which I don't think I liked this one. I think this is one of the very few Monteverdes I just don't really care for. I think it was really dry or something. It just didn't really do it for me. I didn't write on the back of this one. I don't have a sample of the writing there, but I just didn't really remember enjoying that one. But kind of close in color. So I'm excited about this one. Man, you want to write something that's going to have some impact? This Noble Fur with this Starbright Shimmer is probably going to do that for you. That's impressive stuff. So there you go. That's day 3. Day 4 tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace out.